Morning, night, and day, wherever you are. Today I got a brand new game for you. What makes a hero? Name of the game, not a actual genuine question. But maybe we'll find out in this game what makes a hero. Let's take a look at the art right now. Giant castle in the background. Looks like generic human city street. Got a cat, albino cat. Some dude just sitting here, doing shady stuff. I'll hop in, play for 20, 30 minutes, see how we like it. I apologize. These are short, living costs high, sell many weapons for the store to thrive. Add entries to the codex and learn customers' needs, but should they deserve it, kick them out the store. Alright. It is another shop sim. Okay. Another fine day. All right, everything's prepared. No more dilly-dally. Time to open the shop. Boop. And welcome the first customer. Why, hello there, lad. What brings you to this fine establishment? Hello, Master Shopkeep. I'm helping my uncle. He just launched a new bulletin. Here you go. Ah, okay. Theo's Tribute. There's a lot crammed into this. Theo, I think that might be the name of his uncle, right? And then the date, Bloomrise. If I had to take a guess, that is spring. Memento for 100 years apiece. Okay, that's gonna change, isn't it? All's good in the kingdom. Yeah, this is setting up for the kingdom to go to shit. Okay. I'm glad you liked our special memento. Thanks, Sprout. It will look great in my codex. Oh, you're already putting it inside your book? Uncle will be happy when he learns about this. Can you show me how it looks? Book. Click. Oh, okay. Sure, little chap. Here. Grand. Okay, it looks like it's using older English. I'll slip the bulletin back into the codex for later. Actually, Master Shopkeep. Yes, lad? I was wondering if perhaps you could sell me some arms. Ah! You're a wee bit too young to own your own blade now. Not at all, Master. I'm already 8. I even made a drawing. Please have a look. A fine weapon, that is. Plenty of sharp and solid blades. Nothing as marvelous as this, I'm afraid. Please keep the drawing. Perhaps one day you can run into a sword like that. Let me post it on the board. Ooh. What do you have it? Sell it to me, please. I need the mightiest sword there is, so I can become a hero. A hero, you say? Forgive me, young cub. I might not have what you are seeking, but I might have what you need to start on the path you have chosen for yourself. If you're serious about it. I am, sir. Ooh, toy sword. Okay, just real quick aside. Really like how it feels like you're behind a desk, at least in this part. In this side, it looks like showing you the kingdom, and I'm guessing that'll come into play later. Give. Alright then, here you go. A wooden sword for a good start. I intend to watch your progress closely. To make sure to train a lot. Thank you, sir. Please, take a coin I've received from my uncle. No need for that, lad. It's a gift. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master, but please, treat this as an investment. You'll need to become the best shopkeep, so that you can help me become the best hero. Fine, let it be your way, little imp. Okay. Okay, it doesn't show us our money anywhere. Let me put that back. Okay. Whole lot of reading. But it did set up, yeah. I'll be going now. I'm ready. Thank you for believing me in all these years. Really wicked time jump, I'll say. You've grown into a fine man, lad. Are you not forgetting about something, though. A promise is a promise. Okay, we need a cool blade. Do we give him short sword or the great sword? You'll need this on your way to... on your journeys. Now go and carry aid to those in need. Thank you, Master Shopkeep. I promised to visit. Oh, have you forgotten? Here's the latest bulletin. Uncle promised to send you a new one each day. Okay, feels like we're rushing through a lot of this. New Age of Heroes, the land beckoned, the brave answer. King Road repaired, Centauria celebrates. Special. It takes class. Oh, okay. Should we fear the prophecy? That is pretty interesting, as far as the story goes. That looks useful. I should check it in my codex before I open the store. The moment I let the customer in, time's going to fly. Classes. Ooh. Let's see. They wear 2 out of 3 accessories. Insignia, spikes, totem, horns, banner, leather, feathers, necklace, cape, and a belt. Berserk, when they start swinging their greatswords, better get out of the way. They've honed strength from an early age, and their dedication is remarkable. So they have feather. What was that? Banner. A feather, banner, and a totem. Blade. They prioritize simplicity over finesse. Called simply blades, after the short swords they wield. If you seek efficiency and versatility, they are your pick. Okay. I'm guessing this will all come into play when we're selling weapons. Blade, they have a feather, a belt, and spikes. Okay. Dreadnought. Okay. Those warriors tend to prioritize solid defense over everything else. You can count on their shields to provide cover while you focus on the attack. They take horns, a totem, and spikes. Okay. A duelist. Armed with their rapiers. Adventurers armed with their rapiers are known for their outstanding agility. Any finesse. For some reason, they also don't hold back with cutting remarks. Oh, okay. So they're mean, is what I'm getting. A necklace, feather, and is that a vest? A cape. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Inspired. Strong, solid, and righteous. Warriors using hammers are also often paragons of faith and justice, wielding their belief as a secondary weapon. Necklace, spikes, and... I keep going back. Insignia. Seeker. There's a saying that a seeker's arrow never misses. They use their bows from afar, dealing with the enemies before they can even reach them. They take a totem, spikes, and a cape. Interesting. Shadow. Okay, let's see. I'll read this first, so we don't need to go back. They take a cape, belt, horns. Shadows prefer stealth over open combat. Daggers are the obvious choice for them. Easily hidden under the cloak, ready to strike in a glimpse of an eye. Layer, they take a banner, necklace, horns. Yeah. Layers and the Raxus. Those are the ones who find the pleasure in getting rid of the fiends by chopping them into pieces. Proud and happy folk. Warhammer, yeah, that's where I remember the, what is it, the name? Unbroken. A class skilled in an ancient fighting style from distant lands. They wield spears to keep their enemies at bay, no matter how many they face at once. Okay. Spikes, belt, and banner. Theo's Tribute. Okay, I think that's it. Now that I have some level of knowledge. Okay, they got horns, banner, insignia. They are a... Horns, banner, insignia. No, that's a totem. Greatsword, I'd say. Good day to you, shopkeep. Do you notice any adventurers specialized these days? You can tell they're classified by what they wear. Banner, horns, totem, feathers. Oh, they got everything. Any arm will be fine. Okay, here's a greatsword. Necklace, feathers. Necklace and feathers. A duelist. So that. Feathers and a belt. Feather, belt and a feather blade short sword. There. A banner and a belt. Banner. Banner. Where? Banner, belt, slayer, X. Okay. No, I got it wrong. Banner, belt is spear, damn it. Okay. Belt, cape. Belt, cape, shadow, that is a... Where are they? Daggers. Get 1 gold coin. Okay. Totem and... Would it be belt or... What are those? Boulder stuff. Spikes. Okay. Spikes and a totem, that sounds like a berserker. Nope. Spikes, totem, dreadnought, shield. How can I help you? The darkness. Do you see it? Darkness? It washes over the land, looms just beyond sight. Beware the crescent. Alright. That was peculiar. Cape and belt. Where's belt? Cape and belt, shadow. Here you go. Hello, my dear competitor. Milfred. What accursed winds have brought you to the bane of craftsmen to my door? Now, is that a way to speak to your fellow shopkeep? What business do you have here then, you pest? Just checking in on my favorite lower town artisan. How many years have you been stuck here? 15. And you're still stuck in this, derelict. I've explained many times before, Mildred. This is where I can be close to the folks who need my services the most. This is where I can be all closey to those who need helpy welpy the most. Ah, what a load of nonsense. We could just kick him out, that's funny. Yeah, 1 displeased. That's the one I got wrong. Day 2. Monster activity on the rise. Adventures to the rescue. Of monsters and arms. Alright, I'm guessing this will tell us. Okay, we'll go to monsters and the weakness. The Briar, you need a shield. I'm guessing people will come in and they'll talk about where they're going. And we need to make the choice for them. Those pesky flying creatures can be fought with any weapon should you get close enough. But beware, since they attack in groups, don't approach without a shield. To reflect their flying tusk-like thorns. A goblin. You need a... Is that a short sword? Or is it a regular sword? Or is it a long sword? Okay, short sword. Okay, it just says here, what am I doing? Nasty sort, those little green ones, not too bright, but also not too stupid. Most active at night, use a short sword to maintain mobility in the narrow caves where they dwell in groups. Okay. Group, I'm guessing that's something we need to use. It doesn't say anything about the time of day, but they have tusks. Harpy need a bow. They can fly, but aren't very agile since they are quite large. Shoot them down with a bow before they have a chance to get close. You should feel them from afar thanks to their stench. Oh, interesting. Orc. Made intelligent with magic. Magic is in red. Deal with those green. Well, with a well-armed strike. Rapiers help. Reaching spots not guarded with an armor, but watch out for their tusks. Okay. So, magic green tusk. Shade, you need daggers. You need a rapier for that one. Daggers. Hidden within the shadows of night, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Arm yourself in a shortest possible blade, such as daggers, to react to those. React in the time before those undead fly towards you. Oh, okay. Skeleton. Bones animated with magic that should have stayed in the ground. Smashing those undead apart with a hammer is the best you can do. Brace yourself as they roam in large groups. Okay. Hammer. Control is axe. Awful stench and crazy regeneration abilities. Well aimed, but also a strong strike is needed to sever their large limbs and tusks. That's why an axe works wonders. Okay. Worm. Is that worm or is it herm? Nerm? I don't know. I'll say it's worm. Large mix of snake and worm created with magic. Try attacking it with anything trying to attack it. Don't try attacking it with anything smaller than a greatsword. Cut it to pieces, stay away from its sharp teeth encountered during night. So that's our greatsword, the worm. The zombie is a spear. Those undead may be slow, but believing you're safe from those green corpses because of that has been the bane of many. Keep your distance, avoid the stench, and slash them from far with a spear. And that's it. Okay. Close that. Beware. We'll keep that there. Why, hello there, those nasty briars. Barely made it out alive. Even the King's Road is not safe anymore. Give me something so I can get back at those fiends. Shield. Hello, dearie. Ah, Dobra. I can't say that. Welcome. What brings the Witch of the Woods into our town? Living in the woods does not make one a witch, my dear. Which doesn't mean you aren't one. What was that? Nothing. How can I help you? Seeing I work with a new blend of healing herbs, would you kindly give some to your lovely customers as a sample of my services? I'm sure they will greatly appreciate its properties. Okay, I can read the rest of that. Greetings, I need a weapon. So he has got a... Oh, no. He's got that insignia. Beware. I knew it. A cape and... They are of a magic origin. They are cursed with undeath. We go here. I think he's talking about skeletons. Magic undead. You'll need a hammer. Greetings, Master Shopkeep. Welcome, my lady. What brings you here? It's about my husband. I'm deeply worried about him. I've been reading stories about adventurers fighting monsters, and now he wants to leave our home to do the same. Sounds noble of him, doesn't it? He's a merchant who's never held a sword in his hands. He plans to pay you a visit today. Don't sell anything to him. I don't want him to get hurt. And please point him towards the door and make him leave. How will I recognize him? Take this picture. It was taken earlier this season. I'll keep an eye out. Okay. He doesn't have the beware on him. He's got feathers and a banner. Here. Banner, feathers. Is that a banner or is it a toad? I think it's a banner. Great sword. There we go. Wonderful. A belt. Orc. What was it again? Orc. Rapier. Okay. Not that. This. Oh, it's him. Oh no. I don't want him to die. But he seems well-natured. He just never trained, right? And in the book and with the lad at the beginning, they always trained before doing this. He's just a merchant. I don't think he's gonna make it if I give him a weapon. I do want to see what happens. If he pops off and, like, becomes amazing, that'd be cool, but I cannot. Okay, a banner. No, that's the totem. Stench is unbearable. They can fly. That's a harpy. That is a bow. Just to reassure myself. Fly, stench. Okay. My apologies, dear friend. I'm closing for today. Please visit tomorrow, and I'll certainly make it worth the wait. Damn it, I didn't know. I didn't know there was a cult. Ah, shit. It's been like 20 minutes. Cult reported. Watch out for their mark. And show them the door. I did show them the door. Who had the mark? It might have been the lady. Oh no. Hold on. And I don't want to take up too much time. And it looks like there's a lot I do not understand about the game, so I will leave it to you to discover stuff and be surprised, one might say. With that being said, you have a wonderful day.